Good morning, everyone, and welcome to day 3 of 25 Days of Manga. And actually, it's almost afternoon. We're gonna get over that. Anyway, I am about to get my day started, and I went ahead and got my tea for today. And for today's tea, it is from the company Cookie Tea, and it is dark chocolate cookie. Sorry, hopefully that'll focus for you guys. There you go. And this one is a high caffeine tea, so I figured this would be perfect for me to have to get my day started. I just wanted to come on really quick to do a tea review just to get that out of the way. It's actually really good. I was worried because it did say dark chocolate, and unless there's something to kind of like some added flavor to it, I'm not the biggest fan to dark chocolate. But this tea is really good, I think, because I do sweeten my teas, and I put like a kind of a lot of sugar in my teas. It ended up working out perfectly, so it's not bitter or anything. It tastes really good, and I do enjoy it, to the point where I have even made a second cup. Like, I just made a second cup. As far as tea rating out of 5, I would probably give this one a 5 out of 5 because it's definitely something that I would drink again. It is a tea that I would consider ordering because I enjoy it that much. Basically tastes like dessert in drink form. Hey everyone, so it's later in the day now. I'm still not feeling like putting on my sweater. I think it's like on the other side of my room, and I'm too lazy to get up right now. But I just finished my first manga for the day. So I just finished My Senpai is Annoying Volume 1 by Shiro Manta. The story is following these two characters, Futaba and Harumi. And Futaba is a girl, Harumi is a guy. And at the start of the story, or their relationship starts when Futaba is going into a new job, and Harumi is actually her mentor, I guess. I think she has been working with the company for 3 years, and there is a possibility of a romance happening between them. I think this one is really cute. I did really enjoy it. Overall rating, I would probably give this one a 4 out of 5. And the reason why I wouldn't give it a higher rating is because this is told in like that serialized format where it's like little chunks of their lives, which I normally do not like. Despite not being the biggest fan of the format of storytelling, the actual story I do enjoy. I did just check Goodreads and saw that there are currently 3 volumes of this one out. Volume 4 will be coming out in English, and Volume 4 will be coming out in February. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and add all of these to my wish list so that when it's time for more book buying or more manga buying, I know that I want to get these, I don't forget. Hey everyone, it's a little over 15 minutes until 1 in the morning. I wasn't planning on being up this late, but I was just finishing off one of my reads. Sorry for my squeaky table. I need to try to stop leaning on that while I'm filming because it's kind of annoying. But I was just finishing up a book or manga, whatever you want to call it. So that's why I was up so late. So I did just finish reading Love, Love, Fighting volumes 1 through 3 by Sharon Morishita. So this one is a series that is following Oriana and Jay is what I'm calling him. I don't think his name is on the back of this. It is mainly focusing on Oriana though. Oriana is, I don't know exactly where she's living in the beginning, but she's kind of working a dead-end job, and her cousin is trying to get her to go off on a vacation, and after something happens at work and she ends up getting fired because of that, her cousin kind of tricks her into going back to Korea. This is kind of just following Oriana as her cousin gets her into the showbiz world in Korea and all of the struggles she has to deal with that, and her not getting over past trauma when it comes to family. And this touched on a lot of topics that, you know, you wouldn't really see in a typical manga, or you might see it, but being a black woman reading this that is centered around a black character that's also written by a black author slash artist, there was a lot of things in here that I'm sure anyone in this situation would have to deal with. But you know, you never, or you usually don't get to see things from that perspective. So I do really appreciate it. However, because of that, there were also things that kind of bothered me about the story, and it wasn't so much with the actual writing or anything or the storyline. It just had to do with the things that the character Oriana had to go through. As we got further into the story and after they go to Korea, I started to get a little uncomfortable with the way the story, like the direction of the story. Going to Korea, her cousin putting her into the showbiz world, she had to face a lot of judgment and backlash on her physical appearance. It got to the point where it was making me uncomfortable. I will say though that I do appreciate that by the end of the 3rd volume that the author did bring it back around to where the cousin finally did come and apologize. And sorry for that spoiler, but I do want to get that out there because going into my next thing, I had a big issue with the cousin for the majority of this. So kind of mixed boat with this. I wish I had read this first, because I think if I had read this before I had read the comic or whatever, I probably would have enjoyed this more. Overall, I enjoyed it. Not my favorite, but I'm glad that I did read it. I think I'm gonna give that 3.5 stars. Day 3 reading, pretty good. If you count all 3 volumes in here, I did manage to read 4 volumes of manga today. I finished this one, 3.5 stars. And then if you don't remember earlier, I did finish My Senpai is Annoying, Volume 1 by Shiramanta, which I gave 4 stars. That's all I have for now. I will see you guys, I guess, in day 4. If you're participating in 25 days of manga, let me know down in the comments what you're reading. Okay, I think that's it. I'll see you guys tomorrow in day 4.